After the opening chapters of Job, there's about 35 chapters straight of conversation. Job has 3 friends who come to comfort him. Only they do anything but be comforting. It's hard to parse their words because some of the things they say are true, while others are false. They have various worldviews that have some correct aspects and other unbiblical ones. And it takes a lot of discernment and digging to separate the good theology from the bad. And that's why a lot of people skip over this section of Job, but it's really the heart of the book. And I want to investigate some of their worldviews just a bit. So one of those friends is Eliphaz. He wants Job to know that he's sorry for everything Job is going through, but he also wants him to know that he must be getting what he deserves on some level. He tells Job, "Remember, who that was innocent ever perished? Or where were the upright cut off? As I have seen, those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same. By the breath of God they perish, and by the blast of his anger they are consumed." Let's deconstruct Eliphaz's worldview just a little. Eliphaz believes God is fair, and he believes that God cares about justice. So therefore, he believes that God will make sure our lives are always fair. He believes in what we call in modern times karma. The idea that what goes around comes around. The idea that the universe, or God, will always make sure that we get exactly what we deserve. It's true that wicked people, or ungodly lifestyle choices, will often correlate with personal problems. But that's a general principle, not a hard and fast rule. It's true that God is just and fair, but it assumes too much to jump to the conclusion that life is always fair. We can cause our own problems, but many things that happen to us are not our own fault. They can be caused by other people too. They can be caused by things totally outside of our control. We should never look at someone going through a hard time and assume that they're a bad person. If so, we run the risk of being a friend like Eliphaz. In eternity, fairness will be given out. God keeps a book of each one of our lives, with a record of all of our actions. And he'll make sure someday that we receive all we've earned, good or evil. But today is not that day. We just need to live our lives in light of the fact that that day is coming. This has been Luke Taylor. Whatever you're doing today, look at it with an eternal perspective.